Kane is in the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kiefer Stadium. It's our return back to the Bishop Amat campus, where Bishop Amat is hosting JSerra tonight. I'm Tom Kiss, the Inland Insider, joined by Fred Robledo. Fred, we're back. It's almost like we haven't been gone. Yeah. Bishop Amat has 2 games in. Talk about that team tonight that we'll be seeing for them.
Well, you're going to watch JSerra, Tom. They played Alamany, a league foe of Bishop Amat, and needed a 28-27 victory last week. And of course, Bishop Amat, you're going to talk about them in a second, but they had, I was talking to an announcer in the booth. He said it was the worst loss he can remember in Amat history, that season opener losing to Mater Dei. Of course, they came back. Big gutty win on the road last week against Servite. So really interested in what this test is going to be for them tonight, because I think JSerra is probably a little bit better than Servite. So this is going to be a good test.
So JSerra with 2 wins on this season so far. Big win against Alamany last week. They came back, went into overtime, won the game. It's a Mission League foe for Bishop Amat. And for Bishop Amat, they've got a sophomore starting at quarterback.
Right.
The 2 quarterback system is gone, Fred. Who do we have now coming in as a sophomore?
Well, Blake Archuletta didn't start the season opener against Mater Dei, but when he came in, they never took him out. He's been the starter ever since. They just need to give him a little bit of protection. He's obviously got a lot of talent. He's a good size. And listen to him at 6'1", but he looks a little taller than that out here. I'm really interested to see how he progresses throughout the season, but looks like they got another good quarterback coming up the way.
Well, as far as JSerra goes, their leaders for them on offense is they've got a quarterback that's coming in, a junior, Matthew Robinson. He's number 2. You'll see him out there. Nick Callahan, the running back, and Riley O'Brien, the wide receiver. About the chances and the importance of this game tonight.
Well, actually, there are only 18 teams in Division 1 and 16 make it, so only 2 don't make it. But all of these games are important because you still got to finish the top 3, 4 in your league to make sure that you get in. And you want to figure out, you'd want to avoid those top 4 seeds if you can. So I think these are 2 teams that at the end of the day are going to be in the playoffs. It's going to come down to what they do during the season, where they're going to be in that 16-team bracket. All of these games matter.
Bishop Amat looking to bounce back after that opening season loss against JSerra. We'll have the highlights and interviews right after this. Amat in their second home game of the season, looking to start quick in front of their fans on 4th down around midfield. The Lancers go for it, and it's Dominic Barrera breaking free for 46 yards to the JSerra 2-yard line. He would then race in off the left side. Lancers are up 7-0. Lions quarterback Matt Robinson back to pass and gets picked off by Jeremiah Moya, who's going to take this ball back down to the 26-yard line. From there, it's going to be quarterback Jacob Amaro, who started the game, connecting with Jaron Ford. It's 14-0 Amat. We thought Archuletta would start, but Amaro got the start, and they started quick. More defense from the Lancers. Robinson back to pass once again. He gets picked off this time by Nick Rasoya, and he's going to take it down the Amat sideline all the way into the end zone. 21-0 lead for the Lancers. Lions get it back, drive all the way down to the Lancer 1-yard line, and they are stopped on 4th down. But this great move by Robinson gets into the end zone. 21-7. The lead is cut down. Second quarter action, they start to make another move. Robinson connecting with Thomas Huff, this time 65 yards, all the way down into the end zone. 21-14, Amat lead. In comes sophomore Brett Archuletta, who we thought would start, and he gets a pass right down that side. Then he's going to connect over the top. That is Jaron Ford, making a great catch, but was his knee down before he got in. Ref ruled it a TD. 28-14 lead Amat. But right before halftime, watch that. The punt gets blocked by Eli Jefferson. Riley O'Brien picks it up, runs it into the end zone, cuts the lead down, 28-21. Second half action. Robinson, who started to play better as the game went on, scrambling around. He gets all the way down to the 15-yard line. Then after a timeout, Nick Callan scores on this 1-yard TD run, and we are tied 28-28. But Amat's going to come back. With 9 minutes left, Archuletta completes this pass over the middle. They would drive it all the way down to the 1-yard line, and Andrew Perez, second TD, 1-yard run. Amat, 35-28 with 7 minutes left. They would need their defense to hold it for them, and they do. They get a huge sack there on 3rd down. Then on 4th down, 20 yards to go. Robinson takes off right down the middle, goes to the sideline, converts the 1st down into Amat territory. But on this play, 4th down, once again, he needs to get to the 16-yard line. He scrambles around, goes to the right. The defenders come up on him. They stop him about the 18-yard line. He's 2 yards short. The Lancers take over on downs. With 30 seconds to go, they run out the clock for their 2nd win of the season.
Yeah, you guys went out to a 21-0 lead right in the 1st quarter. It came back. Talk about that game tonight for you guys to win, to beat JSerra.
Yeah, you know, our coaches just prepared us really well, and we worked even harder than we ever had before, and we're just taking all the negative energy that's coming from people, and we're staying together, and we're just using that to fuel our fire.
You know, this is a big win for you guys. They were 2-0, you were 1-1. What does your coach tell you guys at halftime?
Our coach just told us to come prepared, just to come back and fire out like we did in the 1st quarter.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
That's the challenge. We just had to come out and execute, and we've been doing the same thing over and over in practice and getting it right. We knew we had to change it up a little bit. We knew our running game was a little bit low, so we brought back a couple things from last year, and you know, it's our strength. We got it done. So
how were things at halftime when they blocked the punt and now it's only a 7-point game? They had a big lead.
It was a little bit scary, but you know, we had a talk in there. We knew what we had to do, and we came out and we got it done.
So tonight, Bishop Amat goes out to a 21-0 lead in the 1st quarter. They hold on to win 35-28. They move their record to 2 wins and 1 loss, while JSerra, they lose their 1st game of the season. They're 2-1 as well. Next week, Bishop Amat heads over to Norwalk, California to take on the St. Paul Swordsmen. For Fred Robledo, this is Tom Kiss reporting from Kiefer Stadium for the Southern California newspaper.